Hello, YouTube. My name is Roderick Horton, and my channel is Productions by Roddy Horton. And today I'm going to be discussing 3 things you need to start your own YouTube channel with your smartphone. But before we start, I'd like to ask you to subscribe, like, and hit the bell for the reminders for new content that I create that you may find useful. So, with that out of the way, let's discuss the 3 things you need to start a YouTube channel with your smartphone. First of all, you need the smartphone, obviously. You can start with a iPhone 5S, which is still usable on the telephone circuits, AT&T, Verizon, Straight Talk, that type of thing. And you need a tripod, and you need a wireless remote shutter. Now, I'll explain why you need these things so that if it's not just apparently obvious to you, you can have a better understanding of why you need these things. Most of you already have a smartphone, so that's an expense that you don't have to incur in trying to start your own YouTube channel. Secondly, many of you own a computer with reasonable internet speed, so that once you've completed your content for YouTube, you can edit your content, add text, transitions, and get it published. Now, the little jingling you hear is my dog Waffles in the background, and I don't lock her up when I'm recording. She walks in on recordings and barks sometimes, but I give her freedom to do what she wants to do. You just heard her bark. Now, if I close the door, you probably wouldn't hear that, but I would feel bad about doing my pet like that. She's a service animal, so she gets freedom to do whatever she wants to do within reason. Back to the topic at hand. In addition to the smartphone, you need a tripod and a wireless remote shutter. And I'll explain these things to you while I'm doing the channel, the content review. Here we have a Focus 24-inch to 67-inch tripod with a few items that you'll find needy. Tripod with smartphone cradle. And that's the key to this purchase that I made at Walmart. The cost was $34 before tax. I live in an 8% tax area, so $34 roughly. And I got the tripod with the smartphone cradle. Now I'm going to pull everything out and show you what it looks like. And you'll see that what you're getting for the money is a good buy. Walmart did very well when they manufactured this tripod tripod with the smartphone cradle. Comes with a carrying case, and we'll get it set up here. I only extend the lower legs halfway. I don't extend them fully. I've got this section, and then this section here. I never extend this section. I only use the top portion. Okay. Now, we've got that in position. We'll set that up. And the smartphone cradle is very intuitive. We'll set the smartphone up so that the screen stays on while I'm shooting video. And we're not shooting video to upload to YouTube. We're just using it as a prop so that you can see what actually occurs while using the products that I mentioned in this video. It's easy to assemble the smartphone cradle to the tripod, and it slips in right nicely. And we unscrew the cradle grips so that we can put the smartphone in there. Now, our phone's set up to 4K 30 frames per second, and you can see that what's on the other side is the subject being shot. Now we got smooth, pan and tilt, smooth, pan, tilt, smooth, and that's the purpose of having the tripod. You get three things: the ability to tilt within reason, and the ability to pan. Now, it's not an arching shot, but a pan from left to right, and this is useful for those times when you're doing a presentation and you're walking around. See? You move from one side of the room to the other side of the room, and you can see my DVD duplicator and everything off in the background. I have a full-blown studio where I can do everything from vlogging to a podcast. I have about 7 or 8 podcast distribution networks going, and I use Anchor FM, ANCHOR.FM. I can do double talk while I'm talking on YouTube and discuss topics on my podcast at the same time to give viewers a visual representation in their mind about what it is that I'm discussing. This way, when they're listening to my video, they have a visual representation in their head about what it is that I'm discussing. Now, you see the tripod, you saw the tilt and the pan action or whatever, and we're going to go from there. Let me get back in the frame and show you this. This is the Bauer wireless remote shutter available at Walmart for less than $5. I think I paid $5.99 or whatever, so you'll say less than $8. And it comes in handy when you're recording. Let's say you're a one-man operation. You've got your smartphone set up on the cradle. You're framed correctly, and you don't want to waste time by walking in front of the smartphone to press record. That's what the wireless remote shutter is for. You press the button, and it starts the record function on your smartphone. I don't have it on. Now it's on. You can hear the record button actually actuate, and a record sound actually actuate once you press the button. And I'll press it again. I don't know if you can hear it or not. There it goes, recording again. And this enables you to not have to walk in front of the camera and press start or stop. These three things are essential to starting a brand new YouTube channel, and the good thing is it won't break the bank. So for less than $55, if you already own a smartphone, you need to buy a tripod with smartphone cradle, and you need to buy a wireless remote shutter. In addition to Walmart, a good area to source these items from is either Amazon.com or eBay.com. You can find prices competitive to Walmart, but if you got to have it right then, right now, the convenience of Walmart and the price point means you get a good deal and you know exactly what it is that you're getting. This tripod is stable. I wouldn't mind putting my Panasonic DMC G70 on it, which is a 4K camera, and I paid $400 and something for it, $421 for it, used off eBay. So I don't want to just slap it on top of any tripod that's not stable enough to hold it. So with that in mind, the three things you need to start a YouTube channel: it's going to be the smartphone, which is the parent, the tripod with smartphone cradle, and the bar wireless remote shutter. This remote shutter works for both Android-based smartphones and the iOS-based smartphones. So you can start your channel, and hopefully you can get a bunch of subscribers, a bunch of likes, and a bunch of good product reviews for advertisers to sit there and say, we'll sponsor him or her, and we'll get our money's worth because he's a good reviewer. Talk to you later. Something to think about. Simply 3 items you need to start your YouTube channel.